Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you as always for coming back. This is Monday's episode. It's episode 2 of Save Our Season Series 4 with Chievo in Serie A. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, I strongly urge you to go back and have a look at that. We play our first match against Frosinone. We have a look at the club as well. So make sure you get along and check that out if you haven't already. And as always, if you're enjoying it, then subscribe if you haven't already and click a like as well, as that really helps other people find the video and the channel. Today we are taking on Sassuolo and Roma in a big double header. So let's get straight into it and have a look at the games that we played in the winter break, the friendlies. And we played friendlies against Leverkusen, Leipzig and Genk. And we played brilliantly. I have to say, we played brilliantly in all of them, even the defeat to Leverkusen. We lost 2-1. We got it back to 1-1 with a goal from Radovanovic. Cacciatore was unlucky. He scored the decisive goal, an own goal. But we were fantastic throughout. We matched the high-flying Bundesliga outfit. They are third in the German First Division, and we were really good against them. And then we just destroyed Leipzig. We were 2-0 up after 6 minutes. It ended up 2-0. Radovanovic again and Walter Bursa getting the goals in that one. Interestingly, Emmanuel Vignato set up Radovanovic's goal against Leverkusen and his goal against in this game against Leipzig as well. He is just fantastic. He is going to be an absolute legend this week. I know it already. If you are after a good young player, Emmanuel Vignato is there for you. He is superb. We then played Genk and we smashed them 3-0. I went into this game expecting to win this one. And Maciej Barney, Mariusz Stepinski and Pavel Jarozhinsky got the goals. And it was just, you can tell by the ratings generally, it was a really good performance. So as I say, today we are taking on Sassuolo at home. They are currently 14th. And then Roma away. They're 11th. They've not had a great season, so it might not be the daunting trip that it is on paper. So before we get to the first game, I've got to do some changes because I haven't done them yet since the friendlies to the team lineup. So we have got some transfers to tell you about. So first off, Nicola Muru. On loan, a left-back. We needed a left-back. And my director of football brought this guy in. I'm really happy with it. He's on loan from Sampdoria. He is Italian. He's quick. He's got good crossing. He's going to be brilliant because we play with a wing-back down the left and an inside forward in Giaccherini. So he is going to be fantastic. He's got the stamina, the natural fitness, the pace, the strength. He's got to get up there all day long, a bit like a Jordi Alba type. He is going to do wonders for us down that left-hand side. Costini, I'm really excited about, from Vittorio Setúbal. We had this deal, we had the offer accepted, we had the contract on the table for so long. It must have taken about 10 days for this deal to go through. He hasn't played for us yet, but I'm really excited. He's a massive upgrade on what we have in that position behind the striker at the minute. He's probably going to start today on the bench. I'm not sure yet. He might start. We'll see. And then Jonathan Avia, centre-back. I felt we needed just a little bit of extra cover in that position. He has come in from Junior in Colombia. He is Colombian. He just looks really good. He's not a massive upgrade on what we've got. He's probably not even an upgrade. He's probably on a par with what we've got. But it just adds a little bit of strength, a little bit of choice in that area. He's got a lot of experience. And I was going in for other players and we lost out on them. Robert Huth was one on a free transfer. He would have been brilliant. 34 years of age. He ended up going to Nice, I think. And there was another one. If you've been watching the Estudiantes series, you will know earlier on in the series we had Christian Lima on loan for a couple of seasons and he was a monster for us. And we were looking at getting him and we've ended up losing out on him as well. So Jonathan Avia we found on deadline day, we signed on deadline day, so I'm really happy that we've got him in. A couple of other games going on today that don't affect us, they affect the title and the European places. We're not the favourites to win because we are second bottom, it's obvious, and we need to win today because if we do, it brings Sassuolo down a little bit, down towards the relegation zone, and we need to cut that gap on yesterday's opponents, Frosinone, as well. So I am just going to make a couple of changes and we will get to the match ASAP. So here we go. This is our lineup. We're going with that 4-2-3-1 again. Kostinja is coming in for his full debut. Walter Bielsa did well in those friendlies, but I want to see what this guy is all about. He is joined in the starting lineup by Jonathan Avila. He is going to make his debut as well. And our backup left back, I'm just trying to find him now because I can't remember his name. He's not on the bench anyway, so it doesn't really matter. God, what was his? I can't remember his name. Doesn't matter. It's a very defensive formation from Frosinone. It's a 3-4-2-1. Really, really defensive. It's going to be interesting to see what those central midfielders do. We're going to go in and say we owe Sassuolo. We don't, because I wasn't here for that first game, but it always goes down well, and I have faith. Got a little tunnel interview to do, and then we'll kick off. Here we go then. It is Sassuolo that get the game underway, and I am really excited about this game. I am coming to it expectant. I am coming into it thinking that we can get the 3 points here. We really should be getting the win. We started off okay. 59% of the possession. It's gone over 60% now. We've had a couple of shots. Of course, if you have been watching but you haven't watched this series yet, I am changing up the way I play the game on a YouTube series. I'm going from extended highlights to key because I want to get through a season quicker. And this is the way that I think we can do it. Just dropped a little demand in there. So yeah, I want to get two matches in per video. And obviously it'll help with the editing. It won't take as long to edit a game. It should mean that I can record more often and I can edit quicker and I can get uploaded quicker. So that is the plan going forward and will be how we go into FM20 as well. And we haven't had a single highlight in this game, and that is the problem with key highlights, isn't it? We've been a better team. We've had 2/3 possession. We've had 8 shots, 9 now with 4 on target. We've not seen any of them, which is not great, and we have flown straight through to half time, and that is a shocking highlight. I'm going to hand it over to the assistant to start with. You haven't done very well there, have you? If you were watching yesterday, you'll remember we got Pierluigi Casaraghi in as assistant manager, but he wasn't in place for the first game. I'd sacked the old guy, and he didn't join until the day after the Frosinone match, as it goes. Yeah, he is in place now. So hopefully he will be good for us. Oh, look at that. A highlight. It is only the second half kickoff. But hopefully we will get to see something more this half. Marlon here has it. We are going to see something. 2.5 minutes into the second half. I'm not liking the fact that we're on the defensive. Come on, get the ball off them. Get the ball off them. Marlon has it out on the right. Berardi playing forward. Good tackle by Jaroszynski, but it's still kept alive for Sassuolo here, and they have scored, and it's Kevin Prince Boateng who's got it. Journeyman, to say the least. And undelivered potential, I think you could say, for Kevin Prince Boateng. He has been at some unbelievable clubs, and he has just not made the most of his career. Was atrocious when he went to Barcelona on loan. Absolutely shocking. But he's got the goal here today, and I am really, really not happy about that one. Coming up towards substitution time. I mean, we've had 12 shots on goal, 6 on target. We've had 2/3 of the possession. We've not seen anything of us going forward. I mean, what is going on here? This is ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, this is a really weird save to do, because it's a really weird series to do, because we're so far adrift. We're odds on to go down. I mean, realistically, we'll be relegated by Wednesday or Thursday. It's just been... Oops, that didn't go well. What happened there? I want to bring Radovanovic on. It's just been a really weird match, this one, and it's going to be a really weird week. It really is. As I say, I'm expecting to be relegated long before the end of the week. And this is really disappointing. This one is really troubling. If we lose this match, it's really, really bad. Even a draw is no good out of this match. We have to get something out of it. I cannot believe we've not seen anything of us as an attacking force when we've had 17 shots on goal. I mean, that is the problem with playing on key highlights. You don't get to see anything. But we're going to be on the attack now with the superstar Vignato. It's a good ball in. Really? That's the best highlight you're going to show of us. 70 minutes on the clock, and that is the one highlight out of 19 shots that you're going to show us. That's ridiculous. We're just not going to get anything out of this match, it seems. Jaccarino's going to have to come off. Mehdi Larice can play that inside forward role, so he is going to come on. And we're going to have to shout out again. Another little show of some passion. This is not going according to plan. It really isn't. I mean, if this was on extended, I would be lamenting the fact that we're getting FM'd. I mean, we are getting FM'd. Can we get an equaliser here? We can! Oh, it's a debut goal for Jonathan Avila. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Jonathan Avila scores on his debut. Walter Biesa, who came on for debutant Costinha, he got up above the keeper and he has got the goal. And we're going to now say push forward. I'm just going to pause it because I'm going to go attacking now. And let's see, 4 minutes added on. Can we get a winner? No, apparently not. Oh, we're defending the corner. Oh my God, did that come off the bar? It did, didn't it? Came off the bar and Sekulin holds on. And that is it. So we've got a point. We've got a point through Avila's debut goal. But that is, 2 highlights that we saw out of 22 shots. I'm going to have to sympathise with them because they played brilliantly. If that was on key highlights, on extended highlights, I would be editing for days. It's not been a very good few days since that match then. As you can see, we're bottom of Serie A now. If I take you through a few of the results, let's go back to our game. So after that, we had quite a bizarre result. A Spal spanked Genoa 6-0. It was Spal's first win of the season, and what a way to get it. It has put us bottom. We've also we just seem to have had teams around us picking up points all the time. Bologna got a point. I think Spal then got a point at Milan. So yeah, it's not been an amazing little week between the two games. So hopefully today we could go away to Roma, who are 11th. If we could get a point out of this, it'd be good. But I think we could get something more than that. I think we could maybe go and get the win. I was going to go defensive, but I thought because they're 11th, they're not having an amazing season. I think we'll go with our 4-2-3-1 because it should have got us a win in the last game, and hopefully it will get us something out of this one. So the team that we're going with, I mean, it's pretty similar. We've had a week between games. We've got no real injury worries. So this is the team that we're going with. Vignato hopefully will continue his decent start and will deliver us something here in the Italian capital. But, you know, it is going to be really tough. The squad is good. I think if I took over at the start of the season, I don't think we'd be in relegation trouble. I think it's just the fact that we're down there where we are, and you know, you take over, we've got 20 games to save them. I need to get like 1.5 average points per game, and it's really going to yeah. I mean, if we get to Wednesday and we're still in with a shout, I'll be amazed. Right, team talks are done. Let's get out there. Let's see what happens. Let's get the game underway. We get the game underway in our lovely bright yellow shirts. Roma in their classic Giallorossi kit. I don't know what to expect from the game. I mean, we could lose 6-0. We could sneak a win. We could get a point. I don't know what to expect from this match because we've done all right so far. We've taken 4 points from our games. We made a couple of good signings. We've got Vignato here on the ball, and we're in, and we've scored inside 6 minutes, and it's Mariusz Stepinski who's got it, and that is a stunning counter-attack. Costinha, the architect, gives it then to Vignato, who plays it across. Lovely ball to Costinha, stepped across to Stepinski, and it's 1-0, and that is not the goal of a team that is rock bottom of Serie A. What a goal that is. Brilliant start. So let's, I'm not sure if we've got any games going on at the same time as us. We haven't, which is nice because it means at the minute that looks really nice, doesn't it? I genuinely, like I said, I didn't know what to expect from the game. Not really sure. I expect it to be a goal up already. We're going to say get creative because It's not been a great game. Even on extended highlights, this one would have been a snooze fest. I am tempted to drop in the defensive formation that I'm training is the one that I built with Hanover. They got us a 3-3 draw at the Allianz against Bayern, and I think we were ahead 2 or 3 times in that game. But as I say, they're not having a great season, Roma. And I felt we could maybe get something out of it if we showed some ambition in the match. And we could be in for 2 here. It's Stepinski. It is 2. And Mariusz Stepinski has scored again. What a hit that is. First time. And it's Jonathan Avia who scored on his debut. Has now got an assist on his second appearance. And that is a brilliant first time strike from Mariusz Stepinski. And it is now game on in the relegation battle. We really need to hold on to this. What do I do now? We're playing okay. We're dominating the ball. I am vindicated at the minute for going with the formation with our 4-2-3-1 and not going all out defensive. I'm lost for words. I really am. But I'm gonna not say I'm really pleased with how it's going. I'm going to say, don't let your performance levels drop. Things can really check the standard 2-0 team talk. And then I'm just going to say I'm very happy. It's confused Mariusz Stepinski. That doesn't surprise me. It confused me, to be fair. Hopefully, I haven't confused everything. Wow, I'm in dreamland. I mean, we should have won our home game. We didn't. If we win this one, it would be amazing. And we're pegged back to 2-1 immediately. Edin Dzeko has scored. Not really surprising. They're going to have got absolutely roasted at half-time by their manager. I'm going to say it now. If we don't lose this game, it'll be a miracle. I really think we'll probably go on and lose this game now. I really do. Let's see how the next few minutes go. And we maybe make changes. They're starting to dominate the chances. But we're still doing well in terms of the ball. I think we maybe just need maybe a little encourage. Will an encourage work for this play? Oh, God. That didn't work. That did not work. Right, let's have a look then. Less than half an hour to go. What can we do? Got a couple of nervous players in midfield. We'll maybe take Sinelli off and bring on Radovanovic because he looked quite good in the friendlies that we played in the winter break. I think Giacorini might have to come off, and we'll bring on Mehdi Larice, and I'm going to bring on Walter Beersat for Costinha. So we're going to do a triple threat, which possibly will come back and bite me because it doesn't give me a lot of flexibility for changing the formation. 20 minutes to go. Can we hang on? It's not looking likely. I mean, if this was on extended now, we would be just penned back in our own half. But we've got a corner here. Oh, and it's just over the header. It's going to be chances like that give us the opportunity to win this match. We are 2-1 up with 10 minutes to go. I cannot believe we're in this position at the minute, especially when they scored so early on in the second half. Are we going to hold on? We're not showing a lot of ambition going forward. We're starting to lose our grip on the possession a little bit, but we're into stoppage time. 5 minutes added on. Oh, what have you done to me? Unda, it's cleared away by Avia. El Shaarawy, and it's just wide. Agonising. Sakulin will take this. I didn't want to be seeing another highlight just yet. It's Bani out to Larice. Oh, and Dzeko has stolen it. No, it's 2-2. Oh, it's 2-2. We couldn't hold on. A goal at the start of the half, a goal at the end of the half. If we come away with a point now, it will be a brilliant point. I mean, you may be sitting there thinking I should have gone defensive, I should have protected what we had. But I don't know. That, to me, would have invited them onto us. And as it goes, we've scored 2 goals away from home at a very tough opponent, and we've got a draw. And really, I would have taken a draw before the game, and I thought there was a chance we could get something more. I'm delighted with the point, and it's just the way it's come about. It's the fact that we've let it in, we've let it go in stoppage time, which is a little bit worrying. Not worrying. It's a little bit disappointing. It always is. Empoli got a draw at Atalanta as well. And very disappointingly, it's kept us bottom as well on goal difference. But we're only 7 points behind Frosinone, and you know they're going to lose more than they're going to win. This is still very much on. We have taken 5 points from our games in charge so far. We've had a win and 2 draws. I'm really rather happy with that. Jonathan Avia is proving to be a good signing, a goal and an assist. Mariusz Stepinski has now found the back of the net, which is very good. I am going to do Bologna and Torino tomorrow, because Bologna are down there with us. Then we're going to do Sampdoria and Inter off camera, because then we come back and we play Empoli and Parma. Absolutely have to do those off camera on Wednesday. But yeah, join me then tomorrow for Bologna and Torino, and let's see if we can keep this kind of little revival going. 4 games in charge, 1 defeat, 4 points, 5 points, 5 points. Jump in the comments again. It's another day further down the line. Are we going to survive? Thank you so much for watching this one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Arrivederci.